All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our quick presentation on UND Formula SAE. Just as a quick introduction here, my name is Alex Swanson, and I am the president of the team here on campus. I'm from Bemidji, Minnesota. I'm a mechanical engineering senior, and my career interests are in the automotive and power sports markets.
Hey guys, my name's Corbin Goodrow. I'm going to be the vice president this year on the team. I'm from Farmington, Minnesota, which is kind of in the south metro area of the Twin Cities. This is my junior year in the mechanical engineering department. Kind of what I'm interested in for career-wise, automotive, aerospace, kind of defense industry is what I'm looking at. And I also currently work in the firearms industry.
So starting off here, what is Formula SAE? Formula SAE is a collegiate design competition put on by SAE International, and it challenges engineering students from all over the world to conceive, design, fabricate, test, and compete in their competition. And there are 500 teams globally, and these two pictures below are good examples of cars you will see there. We have two of our most recent cars from UND. We've got UND 19 here, and then UND 18. And really, the most important part of the season is competition. Like, what are we judged on? And it starts off with our static events. We've got a business presentation we put on. Then we have a design event where industry experts will critique our design choices. And then finally, we have a cost event where our budgetary decisions are also analyzed. Then once those are done, we jump into the dynamic events, those are the ones that are the most exciting. We get to finally race the car. We've got autocross, endurance, skid pad, and acceleration. And those are all designed to really highlight the design of the car. And then what is Formula SAE from a UND standpoint? Like, why does this matter? We really pride our project-based engineering. We try to implement the engineering design cycle that is taught in Engineering 101 and also sophomore and junior design. We define the problem, do some background research, specify requirements. We brainstorm the solution. We develop, test, and then give some feedback. So it's an iterative design process. And then finally, we communicate the results. And we have an emphasis on systems engineering. It is not a collection of components. It's a cohesive race car. So you have to keep in mind the other components while you're designing yours.
So right here we have a lot of the different types of topics or focuses of engineering that we use a lot in Formula SAE team. So whether you're interested in kind of like fluid simulation or anything like that, our aero team, we use the program Star CCM to do a lot of the analysis of the aerodynamics of our wings and our body itself. So, you know, if that's something you're really interested in, then you can definitely find a place to do that on the team. But if you're interested in maybe like thermodynamic stuff, we have a lot of opportunities for that on the team as well, looking at, you know, properties of expansion and stuff like that. Or even if you just want to learn about, you know, structural material stuff, we have a new electronics team this year also. So we're going to be implementing a lot of data acquisition and looking at some simulation based off that also. And then, of course, if you are more business oriented, we have a lot of cost, benefit, you know, budgets, that type of thing that we do on the team as well. So all different types of people we're looking for. We want to build a very diverse team. And so kind of the nuts and bolts of the Formula SAE team at UND. We are a student organization. We typically have anywhere between 20 and 30 people. And about half of those, a little over half of those, are usually comprised of senior design students. So one of the cool things about Formula SAE at UND is that if you are a senior, you can enroll in the Formula SAE team and use that as a senior to fulfill your senior design requirement for the mechanical engineering degree program. And also new this year, we're working with the electrical engineering department to do the same for seniors in the EE department. So we'll be counted as a senior design project for them as well. But we also do a lot of community interaction around Grand Forks, you know, anywhere from interacting with our sponsors that we're partnered with in town here to working with the North Dakota Space Grant and some of the local high school clubs and competitions that are held around the area. We have a lot of leadership opportunities, of course, you know, the larger vice president, president type positions, but we also have a lot of sub-team lead positions, if that's something that interests you. Or on the business side, we have like an outreach, or we have more treasurer positions, if that's on your side. And you know, we have a lot of business. As Alex kind of touched on, part of the competition is not just driving the car, but it's being able to present it from a financial standpoint. So if you're a very business-oriented person, or if you want to dive more into that, we definitely have a place for you on the Formula SAE team.
All right, so breaking down our car into sub-teams and components. As Corbin was talking about, we do have a aerodynamics and body team, which deals with every interaction with the air outside of combustion. So we've got effects of the chassis on the air, effects of the tires on the air, and then also on-purpose designs such as the airfoils that we use. And then chassis and ergonomics, that's what holds everything together. We have a team that solely focuses on integrating all of the other sub-teams onto the car, as well as some ergonomic aspects for the driver. And then moving into steering and suspension, we need to keep the car firmly on the ground and also be able to steer in an effective manner. So that's exactly what that team deals with. And the interaction between the tire and the ground may seem simple, but there's a lot to be seen there. So moving on, we do have a new electronics team. They deal with power delivery as well as data delivery. So they will be doing everything from wiring the engine to putting together a team first data acquisition system, and to small things like making sure the dashboard works right. That's what they do. And then finally, we have our engine and drivetrain team, and that is power generation and transmission to the rear wheels. And that allows us to complete the vehicle, and then those are all the sub-teams.
So one of the biggest things we want to stretch for this year is that we want to build a diverse group of engineers, people who are focused on solving problems and really just diving deep into the concepts that go into Formula and building a race car in general. At UND, you'll be able to learn, I'm sure a lot of you know, you learn a lot of things about how engineering works, the processes. And Formula SAE is really a great place to come and put all those into practice. You know, whether you're getting together with people to discuss design ideas, or to refine an idea you've already had, or maybe to test and develop a solution. Formula SAE is a great place to really put that into practice and get some real world experience doing that. And special shout out to you people who are underclassmen. We really want to encourage those type of people to participate. If you kind of wait till that end of your engineering career to really try to get more experience, I think you'll find that you wish you have dived in a little earlier. Being able to be on the Formula team as an underclassman, speaking from experience, gives you a lot of opportunity to learn things that you're not going to learn otherwise. It really puts you ahead in your degree program, and it'll allow you to kind of find what you like. You can go and you can do some aerodynamic stuff, you can do some fluid simulation, or maybe if you don't like that, you can try to do more design stuff, or you can look at more thermal properties of things. So it really allows you to hone what you want out of your engineering degree. So highly encourage underclassmen in all aspects of the Formula SAE team.
All right, and finally, we have our information here. If you got any questions, or if you want to join the team, please send us an email at und.formulasae@und.edu. And again, as Corbin was mentioning, it's never too early to join the Formula team. Both of us joined as underclassmen, and we've really enjoyed our time. So anyways, thank you for listening to us, and we hope to see you.